Nigerians, the worst has happened to our land. Fuel that cost this country less than 80 naira is increased to 600 naira within 2 months. Families can no longer feed themselves. The cost of $1 has moved from 400 naira to 870 naira within 2 months. They have gone to borrow 800 billion naira to share as palliatives. How can a reasonable government borrow cash to share as palliatives? How do we pay back that money? National Assembly members will get nothing less than 200 million naira each as palliatives. Affected judges will get nothing less than 290 million naira each as their own share of the palliatives. All this as compensation to keep our emperor on the throne. But you, after removing all the comfort of your life and leaving you in the cold hands of hunger, poverty, and gnashing of teeth, they insult you with 8,000 naira and tell you to appreciate it. They promise us anarchy. I then remember notorious Joseph Stalin. He was a wicked Soviet Union dictator. He wanted to show his officers how to deal ruthlessly with humans and still get their loyalty. He captured a live chicken, forcefully pulled out all its feathers. The chicken was suffering in pains and blood was drifting out of its body. Stalin then threw a grain of corn to the chicken, and the bird ate in appreciation. This is why you are given 8,000 naira after destroying everything that made you a living being. May the soul of 103 innocent NSAS victims rest in peace. As you have been promised anarchy, if court does not retain our emperor in power, don't go and start to protest in front of anywhere. We don't want any more deaths. Prepare to give them a better anarchy with civil disobedience. I mean, prepare to give the emperor a better anarchy with civil disobedience. If the court retain this emperor, block your own street. Don't go and block anybody's street. Let everyone block their own street. Block the front of your house. Once the judgment is delivered in favor of this emperor, I say block the front of your house. By the time everybody blocks the front of their houses, then we'll know what next to do. If you live opposite an express, please find whatever is available to block it. Use refuse, use tires, use old vehicles, use trucks to block every available space. As the military people and the soldiers are removing the blockade in one end of the street and moving to the other end, those at the other end of the street, you block it again. Overwhelm the military, without a single fight. Overwhelm them. Eat what is available in your neighborhood, but don't loot. If it is one loaf of bread or a cup of gari that you can get, share it with someone. Invite the relatives of the emperors living near you to join this struggle. Overwhelm the law enforcement agencies. Strike only when it becomes necessary and unavoidable. Strike only when it becomes necessary and unavoidable. This duty is not for the youth. It is for the fathers, it is for the mothers and mature relatives. Youth and children are only needed when your strength becomes weak. It is the father and the mother that are suffering the pinch of this hardship. A father that can no longer provide for his family is worse than an infidel. It is the mother that goes to the market and suffers the headache of trying to manage the economy and put food on the table. You can no longer continue to live like this. Come out, mothers. Come out, fathers, and struggle for the future of your children. Wives of law enforcement officers, listen to me. You do not buy from a different market. Advise your own husband properly. We are in this boat together. We must rescue Nigeria from the hands of wicked ancestors. The time to prepare for it is now. And the time to take action is immediately the judiciary declare our ancestors to continue to rain terror on all of us. This is a solution that must be won. This is a task that must be done. Victory is assured.